Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube. It has been a minute. Today is the long-awaited Thanksgiving video. I had posted a post on Thanksgiving saying that I had 2 Thanksgivings that day, but at 9 o'clock in the morning I was sitting down watching the parade and chilling because I had everything ready that needed to be ready. There was no rushing around, no waking up early. I actually slept in, I believe, on Thanksgiving, but let's dive right in and talk about how I was able to make that happen. So right here, what you're watching is me on, I believe it was Monday. So I needed to just get my house, like my normal cleaning done. The house was pretty messy. So I'm just taking you along with me as I just do a regular clean. This is not for the party. This is just a normal clean to get my house back to where it's supposed to be. But I thought it would be really helpful for you to see. So that's why I'm filming this. So when it comes to a party or a get together, I start quite a bit ahead of time. Typically, if it's a party that needs planned, like decorations and such, I'm planning probably a month out. For a birthday party or something, we're coming up with the theme or the decorations that we want to use that far out. That gives me plenty of time to get everything ordered that I need ordered. I can kind of map out where I want decorations to go. And then I'll also start just brainstorming some food ideas. And then about 2 weeks out, I will finalize the food and I will create meal plans, like menu options and grocery lists. And while I'm saying this, I'm realizing I don't think I filmed that part for you guys. I didn't film like my grocery list and stuff that's in my planner. If you bought the no pressure planner that I sell, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll try to put a little snippet in here if I remember before I finish this voiceover. Then I will do, I never like to shop too close to the party because you just never know. I like to do online grocery pickup and you never know how busy stores are going to be, especially if it's a holiday party. You have no idea how busy it's going to be, right up to Thanksgiving or right up to Christmas. And I like to live as stress-free as possible. So rushing around to the grocery store during peak holiday season is just not something you're ever going to catch me doing. So I tried to get all of my non-perishables, and by non-perishables, I mean, it could possibly perish, but it's not going to perish in that short amount of time. So I'll get like everything, a week and a half to 2 weeks out. Typically, sometimes it's just a week out, and then everything that will go bad quickly, like produce and such, I will get that the day or two before the party. So what I did was I got my groceries, my non-perishable groceries. I got those a week out, and then I went back on Tuesday to get everything else. I just wasn't confident that the stores wouldn't be jam-packed on Wednesday, so I chose to just go 2 days out, and all of my produce and everything was still totally fresh, so it worked out fine. Okay, today is Tuesday. I kind of did a little really rough of what I need to get done. Today is mostly base clean. I'm not going to deep clean my house before company comes, but I am going to get it back to where it's supposed to be all the time. And then I will deep clean all of the bathrooms. So this is my list for the next 2 days. I'll do all the cleaning and stuff in today's video. In my next video, I'll show you how I went about the food and everything. It's really straightforward. All of my food can be made ahead of time, so I'm going to make it all tomorrow on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll just have to warm everything up, and that's it. So I'll just give you a quick little, see if you can even decipher what I've written here because it's so messy, but I'll just show you that. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to base clean. I've got some groceries in my car that I need to bring in. I've got to unbox a bunch of stuff. I'm a sander. But we're going to start with a base clean first, and then I'll worry about unloading my car and unboxing everything. So let's start cleaning. Now, when I make my YouTube videos, it's different from my other platforms or my shorts because I usually have a script. In my YouTube videos, I am just rattling stuff off. There's no script. It's very all over the place. So if you're struggling to keep up on my party prep timeline and everything, I do have an article on my website. It's under the Life tab, I believe, and it's under Party Planning, I think is the title. I also have one that's like Party Planning Food Prep. Both are really helpful. If I remember, I will try to link them here in the description box. So at 2 days out from the event, we already have all of our food It's not organized and sorted and everything, but we do have it. And we are now going to start cleaning. We don't want to leave cleaning for the last minute, but we also don't want to do it too far in advance because our house gets messy again, right? So we are just doing I say in the video, it wasn't a deep clean. We're just doing I can't really think of what to call it. It's like a tidy, but the bathrooms get deep cleaned. And then the fridge, we make sure that it's all cleaned out to where we can put in the food that we make and stuff. So, I feel like tidy is not as accurate, but it's not a deep clean. So if somebody can find a word for me, it's just like in the middle there, something kind of a medium-ish clean that we've got going on. And not only am I tidying, but I'm doing like some host duties as well. So, I'm putting up the Christmas decor that's going to be in the way. Here, my family has a game. We call it Screw Your Neighbor, but we use quarters to play it. So here, I'm just getting all the quarters and getting those set aside. So I'll be ready for that. So I'm doing a tidy while I'm also just kind of getting things ready for the party themselves as the host. It's important to note that when you're cleaning for a party, you need to make sure that your home is functional. So when you're living in your home as a home, it's going to look and feel different than when you're in your home hosting a party. You need to be aware of flow, where your guests are going to mingle, where they're going to sit, if it's going to get congested in certain areas. So right now, like moving the Christmas decor off the dining room table, here I'm taking the storage ottoman and putting it in another room, just doing different things to help the flow of the party so it's not so congested. Now, not everyone is going to be able to move furniture to other rooms. I totally understand that, but you could possibly, put up some decorations. You could, move a side table or something, or roll up a rug, or, just look around and see what you can do to facilitate a good flow for your party. And then I enlisted Grayson's help with his side of the house, like his bathroom and his bedroom. He's helping me there. I always say, like, I volunteer the parties. The family doesn't. My family didn't ask to host, 30, 40 people in our home. I took that on without consulting anyone. So I don't always make them do all of the cleaning that I do. I just make them do what's reasonable. So it's reasonable for me to ask my 8-year-old to clean his room and clean his bathroom. And here he's just voluntarily helping, which if anyone wants to volunteer help, I'm going to take it. So we're just putting the beverages in the beverage fridge for the guests. And then, oh my gosh, I love this pole that I bought. I bought it for like a duster for fans and stuff and cobwebs in the corners of the walls. I will try to remember to link it in the description box, but it has been so helpful. We've got ladybugs right now, and they I don't know anything about ladybugs, but for some reason they kind of hibernate in the corners of your ceilings. And so I'm just using a pole to knock them down so I can sweep them up, because I think that's probably not what my guests want to look up and see. And then here we used to have table and chairs, before the house fire. So I just rebought all tables and chairs that we would need. And I'm just getting everything set up. As I'm tidying, I'm also, like I said, working on flow. Where do things need to go? I knew I needed to set up 2 tables. I was trying to decide where. I thought I would do it between my bar stool and my couch, or between my bar and my couch, and it's just not working. So we end up moving the tables into the living room and pushing back the couch a bit. But it's all about kind of, the flow, making sure everything works organically and everyone has room to walk around. Thinking about where you want your plates when people go to get their food, where you want the hot stuff, where you want the cold stuff, where you want the desserts, the drinks. So I was also kind of playing around with that as well. I will link the tables and chairs that I purchased. I did get everything off of Amazon, so I will go ahead and link all those for you if anybody's looking for some. I really liked what I got. I felt like it was a really good bang for my buck, so to speak. Everything was really reasonably priced. So back to the timeline. Like I said, 2 weeks out at least, you're planning your theme, your decorations, what you're going to do. And you can start brainstorming your menu ideas and then getting your grocery list based on those meals or based on those dishes ready, and start buying non-perishables. And then, a few days out, a couple days out, you buy perishables. And then on 2 days before, you're going to do all of your cleaning. So that's all done. The day before is the day that you do all of the cooking. So I filmed that as well, and I will do another video. Let's shoot for Thursday. I'm hoping to get it posted on Thursday of this coming week. So if you want to see the food that I made, why I chose to, make certain things ahead of time, how I was able to do that, as well as the final setups for both Thanksgivings that I hosted, definitely check out that video. I will post that on Thursday. So at this point in my day, I've got all of the side rooms done. My bedroom, kids' bedrooms, bathrooms, the guest bath that our guests will be using, the living room, the dining room. They're all ready. The last part is just the kitchen. So I kind of work toward one area of the house, whether that be start at one end and work towards the other. For me, when I'm hosting a party, it makes sense to leave the kitchen for last. So that's what I did. I worked toward the kitchen from the east, towards the kitchen from the west, and then I finished up in the kitchen itself. And I don't know directions, so it was probably north and south, not east and west or something, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I wouldn't say all of the cleaning was done on this day. I would say 95% was. There was some stuff I had to postpone while the baby slept, so I didn't wake him up, or there was stuff I just didn't finish up. But like I said, 95% was complete, and I was ready to move on to doing the cooking the following day. Luke took care of cleaning the stovetop, deep cleaning that for me, so that's why you don't see me doing that on camera. But he took care of that. You can still see there are some things that need done in the house, some stuff that needs taken downstairs, some stuff that needs put up high, just a little bit here and there that needed finished up. But at this point, I'm pretty much ready to start on food in the morning after I get done in the office. So like I said, I'll post that video on Thursday. Definitely check that one out. If you watch this video, if this video was helpful, please comment, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, all the things. I am so grateful for everybody. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get another video posted, but you guys know I had a lot going on in my personal life that thankfully everything's okay, and I'm able to move on now and focus, get back to, my work. I am trying to be a little bit more mindful about how often I'm working. I'm trying to work a little bit less, so I'm able to spend more time with my kids and my husband. So we'll see if I can find a happy medium there where you guys feel like I'm tending to you and your needs, but also, I'm present in my actual job, because I do have a real 9-to-5, and then I'm present for my house. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Definitely check out Thursday's video if you want to see the food prep side, and then the final touches of putting the party together, both the one for lunch and the one for dinner. And then I will see you guys all in between on my shorts that I post. Definitely check those out as well. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time.